Hi. So as promised, I said I would make a video when I was last on my TikTok. I don't normally do tutorial videos. Yeah. But it kind of worked out because my dad was over earlier and he did a lot of renovations up in the attic. And I'm that kind of person where if I know someone's here doing something and helping me, I just kind of don't do much. But I did take the time to do this, so I'm not going to make you sit through the whole thing. So, for those who just kind of showed up here, hi, my name's Zandy, as the title implies. I like to try different crafts, and I am making this for my mom. She doesn't know it yet. She gave me advice for it, but she doesn't know it's for her. And it's a rosary. And that's what the bottom part looks like for the time being. The cross is not holding still. The cross is okay, but I wish that it was a little taller because it's actually quite small and the beads are huge that I found. But I don't normally make rosaries because me and I think they're called, I don't know why, eye pins, don't exactly get along. That's what these are. They're eye pins. It's the only time you can really get away with stabbing eyes, right? But, yeah, so what I've been doing is I put the bead right on top there, and then I have to throw on another eye pin. See, you're supposed to try, sorry, you can tell I'm not used to this, you're supposed to try and line up the eye pins, but I really don't know if it makes a difference for rosaries because they're more of like a praying and meditating tool, but I'm not really going to go into that with yous, mostly because for the time being I'm in this for the craft. If you want to ask me questions about my faith, that will come a little later, because I know some people don't care for that, which I understand, but you kind of landed on my channel, and oh, look at it, there's a Catholic thing there. So, yeah, it's pretty much a repetition thing, and this is the hyperfixation I had wanted to do, but I didn't have time to do it. So, now that I actually had time to do it, I caught up with my homework for college. Dad finished coming over. I was doing this while he was there, but the one thing that actually kept me having to wait, I'm not wearing my safety glasses. You should probably wear those when doing this, but I'm not doing that. But I usually do close my eyes. But I had to order the eye pins because I didn't have any. Joann's didn't have rose gold. This is actually rose gold. The lighting is not very good in here, but when it's finished, I will more than happily post a picture of how it looks afterwards. And I'm giving it to my mom, but I'm not sure if she'll want to pray on it or not. I mean, if she wants to, she can, but I don't know how functional it's going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All that work, and I don't need the eye pin. It for every row, you need a decade. So a decade, for those who don't know, is 10 years. Each bead represents a year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have to hook, I have a smaller chain around here. Well, I'll just cut a new one. I think I just need one more. Actually, I don't even have to cut this. It's a pretty fine chain, but I found out that it actually has a spot where you can bend on it, which I'm still kind of new to this jewelry, however you say it. I don't know. With stuff. So I just, I really have a hard time with these loops because my little looping pliers here are so small. When I said I had speech impairment issues, I was not joking. It takes a lot of concentration for me to say stuff accurately, especially if I am working on something else. Okay, so I close that. And actually, I've been using my great uncle made this rosary for me for First Communion back in 1998. So I was kind of using this as a reference, but the big difference is the beads are considerably smaller. So I figured it would be better to make the chain one link smaller in between, so the size of it is not as overbearing. Now, basically, you keep doing that, and I already have 10, 20, 30, 40, so I just have to do one more decade, but I'm not going to make you pain through watching that, so I will show you after I finish.